Welcome back to the New Nasty Boys. I'm your co-host this morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you decide to listen to this thing, Billy DeVore. And sitting across from me a couple thousand miles away on the computer screen is...
Jake Polson.
Yeah!
Yay! Good to be back.
I'm so happy to have you back. Against an eggshell textured wall. How are you?
Good.
Yeah, it's weird. What's it like having Jesse Winker and Eugenio Suarez playing your team?
It's so much fun. Oh, you don't remember? It wasn't that long ago.
It feels so long ago, though. I don't think you understand. It's been 4.5 years since they've played for the Cincinnati Reds. The pain we're enduring, dude.
Every highlight, it just grows.
I don't know if you can really call them highlights.
Oh, I'm sorry. The Winker Suarez highlights. When he charged out of that bullpen to try and fight the entire Angels roster.
That was awesome.
I know. I was like, that's my boy right there. It's fucking Jesse.
Jesse gets it, dude. And then when he flipped double birds, I was like, yep.
Yeah. They deserved it.
The whole fan base. And dude, how amazing was it that like a fan sent Jesse pizza?
I know, that was dope. I didn't ever follow up on that. Did he eat the pizza? He ate the pizza, right?
Oh, he ate the pizza, got in the person's DMs and thanked them and said it was really good pizza.
Dope. Oh, all right. Good pizza rack if you're ever in LA.
Yeah. I don't know why I would be there except for like this week, but
yeah.
And then also what, you guys set a record, 14 wins in a row?
Yeah. Took that one from the old Redlegs themselves. Yeah. Longest win streak before the entering the All-Star break.
You couldn't just leave us with one thing? You rip our heart out?
I mean, hey, next they're coming for Tyler Mahle and Brandon Drury.
Oh, do you think that's the package?
I think the Mariners are probably going to stand relatively pat at the deadline, but man, I think that would be a great addition to the team.
I do too. I think the fact that you could put Drury at third and that Tyler would immediately bolster an already great starting rotation.
Yeah. But a young one. I mean, they already sent George Kirby down to the minors right before the break just to manage his innings. So, having a guy like Mahle that you can just run out there till his arm falls off is, something that would be pretty desirable.
Yeah, and that you get to have him the next year.
Yeah. Same with Drury, right? Doesn't Drury have another year?
No, he's a free agent.
Is he? I thought he had one more arm. I guess not.
Out of arbs, which is what makes his stuff so interesting. Because he's 29, he's raking because he's finally getting that full-time opportunity.
Yeah.
The metrics are there.
Yeah. I bet it seems like he'll probably land like a 3-year deal on a club that's like about to be good. You know what I mean? Maybe the Orioles?
The Orioles? That'd be so fun. Okay. Yeah. I'm on board with that. I would allow that to happen. Or the Orioles make the move and extend him.
That would be cool. Well, and what's great is he plays all around the diamond. So wherever their like top prospects end up, then, he can just be wherever he needs to be.
Yeah. And that also gives them the flexibility to trade Mancini.
Yeah. Which I guarantee, that's got to happen, right?
Yeah. I don't have any doubt. I mean, it'll be like one of those things like what's his dick? God, why am I forgetting his name? The GM for the Mariners.
What?
Jerry Dipoto. That's a Jerry Dipoto move. Yeah, Jerry would admit,
Oh,
like
no,
he
no,
did, like he did last year when he traded what's his nuts to the Astros. Your closer.
Kendall Graveman.
Yeah, traded Kendall Graveman for Abraham Toro. He's like, I'll do that, and I'll have this guy for 4 years.
Yeah.
At control, and then go trade for Diego Castillo.
Yeah. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Hey, he already picked up Carlos Santana, who's been crushing it ever since he came over.
Which I then texted you at 2:53 in the morning, just hammered watching highlights.
Yeah. That text message reeked of booze. So I was like, oh, wow.
This thing stunk of whiskey, which was the Carlos Santana trade was genius. The Royals had 2 in the pipeline, so it cost nothing. But he's been the ultimate contributor.
He can do everything. He can hit. He can feed. No, he can. Well, he can hit. The ultimate contributor.
That's ultimate in my book. They trade for him. Power hit tool, 13 wins. It's all Carlos Santana, baby.
Yeah. Woo! And he can shred on a guitar. I don't know if you've heard him.
I don't know if you've heard of him, Carlos Santana and the Matchbox 13. But I mean, you guys have been having such a great season up there, and I know your heart is with the Redlegs, but right now, boy howdy, it's you get to go to a ballpark that has amazing beer and an amazing product on the field.
Yeah. It is a very, very convenient distraction from the reality that is the Cincinnati Reds.
Yeah, and then you also have Julio go out and be the next Ken Griffey Jr. and just smoke 81 homers.
Dude, I had a feeling he was going to tire himself out, especially after that first round, because he was clubbing them. He was just sweating his ass off. It's like, it takes a lot, man. It takes a lot to win that Derby.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was happy to see Soto win. It'll be one last good memory for Nats fans before he gets traded for someone's entire farm system.
Yeah. When they say trade for the farm, it's like, yeah, I'm also going to want the house that's on the hill too.
And your scouting director. And just a bunch of money.
Yeah. Who's your head of merchandise?
Yeah.
Throw him in.
We get to design your next City Connect jersey, and we're going to make it ugly.
And guess what it's going to be? It's just going to be Juan Soto doing 2 thumbs down.
Yeah.
That's it. So, all right, let's speculate on that. Top MLB said the top 5 people that could trade for Juan Soto. Number 1, the goddamn Cardinals.
Yeah. Do you think they would? I just don't know if that's a Cardinals move, because the amount of prospect capital that has to move to bring him in is something that I haven't seen them really ever do. I mean, they traded hardly any prospects to bring in Goldschmidt. I mean, Carson Kelly's a very good catcher, but that's about it. Andy Young was the other piece in that, I think. And then fucking that pitcher. And then they barely had to give up anything for Arenado.
Yeah.
Which is still astonishing. And the Rockies were like, fuck it, we'll pay his contract too. God, that trade. Oh.
Yeah. What an awful divorce.
Yeah.
Just a terrible divorce where the other party who wanted to end the relationship and leaving got the house, the car, 2/3 of what's in the bank, and then they took all the pets just because they could.
Yeah, and then they put them down. just out of spite. It's a perfectly healthy dog. What are you doing?
Just taking the ownership. It's like, come here, Rocky's ownership. Follow me behind this door. And there's just a vet with 2 needles just spraying out the juice. Like, you wanted this.
This is what you deserve.
Yeah, you earned this. You've ruined the left side of the infield for the Colorado Rockies for the last time. Because then they didn't trade Trevor Story. Oh my God, such a shit show.
It's a mess. It's a mess of a franchise, and I love watching it.
I do too. And whatever. At least you don't have to sit back and go, man. At least it couldn't be worse. Oh wait, it can. It can.
Hey, we're definitely going to trade Luis Castillo, so we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. We are. Oh, the other number 5 on that list, which I thought was extremely interesting, and it does check out, was the Seattle Mariners.
Yeah, and God, that would be pretty dope. I don't know if they could swing that trade without J-Rod being involved.
Kelenic.
Kelenic, how much
Kirby
shine does he have left? Yeah, Kelenic, Kirby, Nove Marte.
That'd be good. Edwin Arroyo, he's crushing it. He was like the second round pick last year. That's just been destroying minor league ball so far.
And you have to throw in
Emerson
Kyle
Hancock,
Lewis.
maybe. I'll tell you what, I love Kyle Lewis, but they can have him. He's a walking IL stint.
Yeah, but it could. I mean, people still see a lot of upside. I would assume you're too close to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
God, that having J-Rod and Juan Soto in the same outfield. Oh boy, just in the same lineup. Like, yeah, that would be fun. I'd be down with that.
Yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool.
I'd be okay with that. You know,
it'd be all right. So just a quick check. How are your pants? They good after hearing that number 5?
They're tighter. They're a lot tighter.
Something else that I heard floated around would be the Padres trading for him, but then the Padres would have to send Tatis.
I would make that trade.
I would too.
Yeah, I'd make that trade. That'd be a tough one, especially since the fans just fucking love him. But man, I mean, at least Soto, like, is consistently healthy.
Yeah, and then also after he can leave, and then and then the Padres love paying people.
Yeah. So here's the thing, like, you think the Nats try and attach that atrocious Strasburg contract to Soto? Because Strasburg has to have, he's got 10-5 rights, doesn't he? So he's got trade protection.
Mm-hmm.
But at this point, like, I don't know, maybe he'd be open to a change of scenery since he's probably not going to be a competitive pitcher anytime soon.
Yeah. I mean, a change of scenery, you can't get a change of arm, though.
Yeah, that's the thing. At least, but maybe, send him to San Diego, you can at least enjoy the beach.
Yeah, and then be a part of the pen of just amazing starting pitchers that they have. Well, amazing names anyway. But here's the thing, man. The Nationals have the worst farm system, right?
Yeah. I mean, I can't even think of the single name, like Brady House, I think. That was their first round pick last year. That's it. That's the only person I know.
I don't know who that is, so he's more of a Brady condo to me.
Brady Airbnb.
Hey, have you met my friend Brady Verbo over here? He's
Honestly,
a real.
That name checks out.
Yeah.
Brady Verbo is kind of a cool name.
It's you know what? I'm going to change my name to Brady Verbo.
Yeah, I'm Billy Verbo.
Billy Verbo sounds like an anime, like a anime character or like a villain to Speed Racer.
Yeah.
It's just
Billy Verbo.
Oh no, Billy Verbo's on the scene. That would be great. Here's my thing. I don't think they do it, and the Nationals just continue to eat that money because they can completely restock everything.
Yeah. They can afford a bad contract too. Like, they're not, And Strasburg, like, Jesus Christ, that's got to be. He's probably the worst contract in baseball history at this point.
Yeah. Also, think about this. When that offseason, after the Nats won it in 2019, they were like, oh, who should we sign? Rendon or Strasburg? And both have just shit the bed.
Yeah, seriously. Like, it was a lose-lose, and somehow they lost harder.
We won. We hit the peak. It's like, yeah, with the oldest team in the league at that point. And then now it's like, well, who's left? It's like, oh, boy.
Yeah. Well, we got, no, we don't. Oh, there's that. Shit.
Nope. Well, I think the only bright spot for the Nats would have to be Josiah Gray.
Yeah, our boy.
Our guy who's just a K machine, but also a walks and can give up a homer machine.
Yeah, he's young. I like Luis Garcia.
Yeah.
That their second baseman / shortstop. I think he's pretty much locked into shortstop at this point, but he seems like he's at least an average major leaguer, with potential to be so much more. Carter Kaboom seems like he's more of a Carter Kabust. And yeah, I knew you liked that one.
That was beautiful. God damn, I love that.
And fuck, outside of that, they got Victor Robles, Lane Thomas. Yeah, it's a bleak situation.
Don't you have Lane Thomas on your fantasy team?
I do. I did at one point, yeah, but not anymore.
Yeah.
I'll pick him up again. That guy gets on some hot streaks. He's one of those guys.
Yeah.
Where it'll just be 3 weeks of just crushing it, and then all of a sudden he's back to hitting 210, but just striking out on 3 straight sliders.
Yeah.
He's a lot like Jay Bruce.
I was waiting for you to say it. I wasn't going to do it. I wasn't going to besmirch that good name.
I love Jay Bruce. God damn it. When he was bad, he was really bad. But when he was good, oh boy.
Oh boy, howdy, he was good. And now he is the face of Car Shield.
Oh, that's good to know. I haven't seen. Is he really?
Yeah, you haven't seen those commercials?
No.
They're all over MLB.TV where it's like, I was a Major League Baseball player for 13 years. So when I need protection, I go to Car Shield.
And I'm Jay Bruce, just to remind everyone.
Just to remind I'd still be playing if it wasn't for the shift. Jay Bruce.
Jay Bruce.
So wild.
They added the DH to the NL the year after I retired. Those rat bastards. I'm Jay Bruce.
Yeah. So if you need a new windshield or a backup plan, talk to me at Car Shield.
Jay Bruce.
I actually am a franchisee. Jay Bruce.
But that's what's funny is I haven't been watching any MLB TV because the Reds are atrocious, and all the Mariners games are on the local. It's just Root Sports, and so I've got hardly any MLB TV. All the big fun games are nationally televised. So yeah, without the Reds, I just have no reason to go.
Well, I'm going to let you know.
TV.
Well, I've been watching a lot of MLB TV. But there have been some bright spots. One, okay, I want to ask you this before we dive into the running it down and then doing a quick plug. Where do you think Luis goes, and what does it look like?
Ooh, where do I think he goes? The Yankees, especially after Severino at the IL. I think that increased the chances. I would like for him to go to the Dodgers because the Dodgers have a very nice farm system. The Yankees have a very nice farm system, but the Dodgers have a very nice farm system with some guys that are very close to the bigs. I think Miguel Vargas, their third base prospect, would be the highlight, and that would be dope. That and then throw in one of their pitching prospects, like fucking Bobby Miller or something, and that's a nice. That would be a nice return for Luis, rather than. I heard that they were asking for Anthony Volt or Oswaldo Cabrera from the Yankees.
Oswaldo Peraza,
who's in
AAA.
And they're both good. But I'd rather have Miguel Vargas. I think I just like his profile a little bit more.
What if I sweetened it a little bit and also threw in Jason Dominguez?
I don't think they would do that, would they?
That's what I would be asking for.
I mean, he's lost a bit of shine. Anything to add some talent to our farm system, especially because he just got promoted, didn't he? To Double-A, like right before the Futures game. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, that would be nice.
And not having I can't think in our system of a very promising outfielder.
I mean, we got Alan Serta. He's been doing quite well this year.
Alan Serta,
I don't think he's not. He doesn't have the superstar potential that Dominguez has, but he's been doing good.
Alan Serta.
If Ellie has to move off short, I don't know. He might end up in a corner. Although third base seems likely, he's got a hell of an arm.
Yeah. Alan Serta. I guess I've been sleeping on him.
That's very good. Yes. Yeah. Very good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Certified fresh.
Yeah.
Hey. Whoa, we're just warming up.
We're getting there, baby. But yeah, the superstar potential of Jason Dominguez is what gets me all horned up after watching him hit that rocket into center on the Futures game. I was like,
yeah, I mean, he's dripping with talent. Like yeah, that'd be dope. I just don't know if they move Dominguez. I don't know.
No, but then also the Yankees could, the Nationals could hit up the Yankees, and then the Yankees would be like, yes, all of it. We'll take a superstar.
Yeah, well, I love Luis, but he's nothing compared to Juan Soto.
No, and which they would, and then the Nationals would also ask for Joey Gallo just so they could have somebody to put out there who is major league ready. I
don't know if he is at this point. It's looking like Joey Gallo could use some more conditioning in the minors after his major league career.
Yeah, you know what I think it is? I think he just needs a change of scenery.
Yeah.
New York's brutal.
Yeah. They should just trade him back to the Rangers.
That was actually on the table. I read somewhere. I forget.
Oh, was it? That's hilarious.
That the Rangers were asking. I was like, if you just wait until after the trade deadline and no one wants him, they'll just DFA him.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, because he is lifeless at this point. Like, has he genuinely had like a single like Gallo hot streak where he just rips off like 5 homers in a week?
Yeah, he's batting like 186.
Dope.
He's at like a homer every like 2 weeks. I think he's at probably 20 home runs at this point. If that's me being generous,
that would be shockingly high.
Hold on,
I'm looking. Plays good defense, right?
Yeah, great defense. Hell of an arm. Here we go. I'm looking it up right now. Why did I do this? I should have just gone to Baseball Reference.
Should always just go to Baseball Reference.
I know.
Any other answer is going to be dumb.
Okay, here we go. Jesus, 11 homers.
Ugh.
23 ribs. 2 stolen bases.
Hell yeah.
630 OPS, just under average.
For a catcher.
Yeah. He has that 6 tool, the walk tool.
Yeah, oh boy.
Yeah.
The walk tool.
The walk tool.
Oh.
I would prefer either one for Luis. I just don't want them to do that fucking dumb thing where they package Moose with him and then screw up the return.
Yeah, and then we can just have Moose. It's fine. We suck. We can just pay Moose to suck with us.
Yeah.
And we can all just suck together.
Or just DFA him, don't pay him, and then have him suck somewhere else.
No, because then he would just go like
back to the Royals and find that magic or something, and then we'd that's exactly how that would go down.
Already immediate hard eye roll. Like, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
He'd be like what Zach Greinke is to him this year.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously. I can't believe they said they weren't going to trade him. It's like, why not? Just so he can retire a Royal, I guess.
Yeah, and Greinke probably doesn't want to move either.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. He gets what he wants.
Yeah, he's been through enough already this year. So, but
yeah, I heard the Astros were in on Castillo too. Basically, everyone's calling about Luis. He's the top rental arm.
Yeah, I heard the Hiroshima Carp are interested in Luis Castillo.
Yeah, that's fine. I'd trade him. What do they got? I mean, honestly, if they have the best package, let's do it.
Yeah. They're just sitting up in the front office. They're sending us 2 cases of fresh tuna. You don't get it.
It's amazing. It's really tough to get fresh tuna in Cincinnati. All right, and a half keg of Sapporo. So we're good to go. We're having a block party.
We're doing that, and they're sending us an entire Kobe beef. When I mean a Kobe beef, I mean a statue made of beef of Kobe Bryant. That's what they're sending us.
They're flying it in on a helicopter. Told him it was a bad idea, but they insisted.
I told him through the interpreter, watch out for mountains.
They sneak up on you, apparently.
Yeah, they're big, but they're sneaky little fucks.
So, well, rest in peace.
Rest in peace. You know what? I would actually allow that helicopter to crash with the Kobe beef statue, because then I would just go pick it up and it'd be well done. Yeah. Fuck. Speaking of well done, check out intheclutch.com. They've got some real
edition.
Thank you. They have shirts that are real well done. Intheclutch.com. You know it. You love it. It's all of our MLBPA stuff that you can look for. We just dropped a J-Rod shirt today. After begging, I finally got it on the site. Go check it out. And if you want it, use promo code Nasty Boys, 10% off. Pretty dope.
Hooking it up. Very nice.
Yeah, always. So there's that. And then Sports Drink. It's the network. It's a mix of sports and not sports. So come check it out. And the other podcasts that we have, it's Sports Drink without the vowels. When you come on in, make sure you shut the door behind you. We don't let the funk out. Okay. Here we go. Let's run it down. It's a long little bit to catch up on. We took 2 out of 3 from the Yankees. How about that?
Yeah. Just dominating the AL East. Gotta love it.
You love to see it. It's like they're only good against the AL East.
Hey, if you're only going to be good against one division, make it a good one.
Make it a good one. Make it the best division in baseball.
Yeah. Really fuck some shit up.
Yeah, really get after it. The Reds won 4-3. You got Graham Ashcraft on the bump, 5 innings pitched, 7 hits, 3 earned runs, 3 walks, 3 Ks against Garrett Cole, 7 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 walk, 11 Ks. Now, I probably should have started with that. If you would have heard those lines, Jake, you probably would have said, holy shit, the Yankees won.
I sure would have. How do you waste a beautiful Garrett Cole start like that? Clay.
Yeah. How about this? The Reds took advantage of the best bullpen in baseball.
Yeah. I honestly probably the best reliever.
Yeah. Oh no. We lost Jake. What were you saying?
Fuck you, Clay Holmes.
You piece of shit.
Well, you're a piece of shit, you know what I mean?
You kidding me? Small technical difficulty. This edit's going to be a little abrupt. I might throw out a cue card that says like, saw we zoomed poopy whoopy.
We're experiencing technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. But yeah, fuck you, Clay Holmes. Dude, it was unbelievably wild to watch him just walk a man. But the best was watching Wandy Peralta just lose it in the last batter.
It's like, I'm glad to see he still sucks.
Yeah. Wandy, fucking good God. It's nice to yell at him. I tweeted it. Hey man, it meant something to me.
Yeah.
As someone watching him blow it when it did mean something. It felt good to blow it when it meant nothing to, it meant emotionally to the Reds and what it meant to the team.
Yes, it was very important.
And how much it didn't matter to the Yankees. Because they're like, our eyes are on Boston before the break. Let's just get through it.
We're going to go ahead and knock Chris Sale out. Fuck him up.
Make sure he breaks his dumb hand.
Dude, that pinky's seen better days. Oh, man.
Dude, when I saw it, I was like, damn, is that making an L?
Yeah. Oh, that's too apt.
Far too. It was almost like he was just missing the I next to that L.
Yeah.
But Hoffman shut it down. Gabalt, the new fella, shut it down. San Martin with the win and Alexis Diaz with the save coming in.
Oh yeah. Loving some Alexis Diaz.
Love to see it with doubles by, oh boy, Mike Moustakas.
Hey.
The bloated
we
corpse.
Can't trade them.
We got to hold on to all these guys.
We can't cut them. We can't cut them.
We can't do that. And Jonathan India with the double that helped us take the lead. Help the Redlegs take the lead. Love to see it.
So good to have him back.
Wonderful to have him back. And then you move on to Wednesday, and the Reds lose 6-7 at the heels of some very awful Reds defense. Listen to this line. Mike Minor, 4 innings pitched, 5 hits, 5 runs, 1 earned, 3 walks, 6 Ks.
Okay. Sounds like a guy you could trade for absolutely nothing.
Yeah, no one's going to take Mike Minor. But here's the thing, man. He pitched well. He was pitching really well. Then the defense just let him down because he was cruising, and his pitch count went up. And it's like, damn, we just needed him to eat more innings because that's what he's here for.
I mean, luckily we have Buck Farmer.
Thank God, who was great in St. Louis this weekend.
Was he?
Like I said, I don't know. You have to let me know.
No.
Didn't bother with that one.
You're good. Because guess what? Buck Farmer came in and had 2 innings pitched. He gave up no hits, no earned runs. He had 4 Ks.
2 perfect innings.
Yeah.
That's all I got. That's about all he's got, too.
That's about it. It didn't go out. It didn't go great rest of the time. India with another double, Votto with a double, Farmer with a homer, Moose with a homer, and Stuart Fairchild with a homer. I would like to let you know that all 3 of those home runs were back to back to back.
And good for Stuart Fairchild, too.
Glad we could bring him back to the club.
Me too, man. I'm psyched for him.
Yeah.
It just, someone we were like, man, we're going to really miss him in the Archie Bradley deal. And then he came back, and Josh Van Meter has tried to take up catching. So
the fact that Archie Bradley broke his elbow in that fucking Mariners Angels fight.
It was amazing.
Just biffed it right out of the fucking dugout.
So good. I wonder what's in the contract, to be like, hey, if you're on the IL and you hurt yourself, getting into a brawl, we don't have to pay your contract.
Yeah. And if you do it looking like a complete fat fucking idiot, then we absolutely don't have to pay your contract.
Don't have to at all. There's no way we're going to. But here's the thing, man. Mike Minor, 4 innings pitched, 5 hits. We already went over that. Buck. That. Joe Kunal. And then Gabalt, 1 inning pitched, 1 hit, 1 earned run, 3 Ks, and a homer. 2. Giancarlo Stanton, and hit it to that right field porch where when it landed, it was the only place in all of professional baseball where that was a home run.
Go Redlegs.
Look, we can bitch about that all we want. Sorry, I can bitch about it all I want. But here's the deal. If our defense was better, this would not have happened.
Yeah. Well, it just wouldn't have mattered.
That's also true. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
And Luis Severino went out early with that shoulder inflammation. 2 innings pitched, 4 hits, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, 1 strikeout, 3 homers, which we already covered. And then their bullpen came in and held it down. Even Clay Holmes came back and redeemed himself.
What a shame.
What a damn shame. But Micah Sears, I think is his name.
Yeah, he's actually pretty good.
Yeah, coming out of the pen, 3 2/3, 2 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 5 Ks.
That's solid, and he's gotten a few spot starts from them at this point too. I think he's like their go-to doubleheader guy, and I can't remember a time where he's gotten rocked. And I watched one of the starts, and he's just like sort of solid all around. Like nothing really was spectacular, but just like this. Seems to know how to pitch.
Yeah. Oh, wait, this guy knows what he's doing. Huh. Which the Yankees have done that with their pen. I'm also surprised. And they've done the same thing with Michael King.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And then Thursday, the Redlegs won 7-6 against the vaunted New York Yankees with Votto with a double, Stevenson with a double, Drury with a rib, Farmer with a rib, Solano with a rib, Tyler Stevenson with a rib, Votto with 2 ribs. Boy, howdy, that's nice. Beautiful. But with the Yankees, a double, Rizzo hit a double, Judge hit a homer, which that's inevitable. He's Thanos.
He always does.
Yeah. Gleyber Torres, Matt Carpenter, fuck him.
Dude, if you're ever feeling down, if you're ever a little blue in your life, just go bring up the MLB app and bring up Matt Carpenter's picture. It's the funniest fucking thing you've ever seen. That duster mustache, just the biggest shit-eating grin you could possibly muster.
Yeah.
His forehead's got wrinkles that go down into his cheeks. Like
he shaved his mustache, and his kids were like, "Oh my god, we've never seen you without the beard." And he was like, "Creepy, huh?"
It's like, well, when I molest you later, I just wanted to feel authentic.
I wanted to be genuine. And it just looks like a fake mustache he bought at like a craft store.
Yeah. It's like he had to rip it off the pair of glasses that it came with.
The Gaucho glasses.
I don't need this fake nose.
Clearly. But Nestor Cortez against Luis Castillo, that was pretty fun to watch. Both pitched 7 innings. Luis gave up 2 hits, 1 earned run, 4 walks, 8 Ks, while Nestor, 7 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 4 Ks. And then they got to
another great mustache as well. It's the year of the mustache.
It is. And I feel like I'm ahead of its time. I've had my shitty mustache, for a long time.
Yes.
And the trend's catching up to me.
I agree.
Yeah.
You're right.
Thank you. I'm honored. Jeff Hoffman fucking blew it. 2/3 of innings pitched, 2 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, a strikeout, and 2 home runs, which Judge and Gleyber Torres.
Yeah.
You can't leave a Jeff Hoffman fastball hanging to either one of them.
Hey man, you need to not shit on Jeff Hoffman. He's been actually solid this year.
My bad.
Fuck you for getting to watch good baseball.
Does he have a mustache?
No, he does not.
There's a problem right there. We need to get that man a mustache.
We got to get. You know what? The only way you're good in the major leagues is if you got a thick, bushy mustache.
It has worked for everyone that has grown one so far.
Catfish Hunter.
Use that. Yeah, Catfish Hunter. Like Spencer Strider. He's your like breakout pitcher of the year. Glorious mustache. Really beautiful.
Yeah. You know who doesn't have a mustache?
Who was the guy from the Twins last year? Randy Dobnak. That was a mustache. That was but I'm sure he still has it, but I think he died or something. I just haven't heard his name recently. That was a great mustache.
I don't think Randy Dobnak had a mustache. I think he had a part-time firefighting job.
It's actually my uniform.
Yeah. Sorry, I got it. I got to put it in with the truck light I throw on when they need me at the scene.
Just sticks it on top of his head and runs out of the stadium. Excuse me. There's a fire.
I gotta go. Oh man. But I mean, it was pretty awesome to see Moreta to get his first save, professional save. That was very cool. Good for him to bounce back. But now he's on the IL. That's not great. You know, ups and downs, baby. Ups and downs. But watching the Reds put up 3 in the 10th and holding off the vaunted Yankees was pretty awesome. And great to go to New York and take 2 out of 3. You'll love to see it. Then they went to St. Louis. And they did not.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened. All the games were canceled. I don't know if everyone heard.
I don't know if you knew this or not. They didn't do shit.
Just nothing happened. Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. The Sunday game was canceled.
Yeah, and that we can chalk up as a win.
It was moved to September 17th, so we won't know if the Reds get swept in this series or not until September.
Ooh. They love to keep us waiting, don't they?
I'm so impatient. Reds lost 3-7 to the Cardinals with Tommy Edman hitting a double, Dylan Carlson hitting a double, Nolan Gorman getting off the snide, hitting a dinger. But Drury hit a double. Hunter Green, 5 innings pitched, 5 hits, 4 earned runs, 3 walks, 6 Ks, gave up that homer.
Mm-hmm.
That's his problem, man.
He's a young kid. He's figuring it out.
So where are you?
He has plenty of time to suck because this team sucks. So he can just suck and suck and suck. And hopefully by the time we're good, he figures it out.
Hey man, here's what Lee and I have been doing all year. We are trying to latch onto the good that is here and focus on performers and development. And okay. And how many Hunter Green starts have you watched this year?
Bill, I have watched 2 Reds games this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will not ask your opinion.
Go Mariners.
I watched his first one. So one. I watched his MLB debut. That was one of the games.
And that was a pretty great start.
Yeah, it was. That was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. And then the wheels fell off of Buck Farmer. 1/3 of an inning pitch, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks. Kunal, 2/3 of an inning, 1 walk, got out of that. Gabalt, inning pitch, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 3 Ks, and Moreta shut it down. But man, Paente I don't know, Palente. Who is this new guy for the Cardinals that they just called up out of AA and is starting for him and being above average?
Oh, dude, it's just more fucking Cardinals devil magic. That's the only way I can describe it. He's one of those fucking guys.
I do feel like his staying power isn't that of some of the other bullshit Cardinals players that they seem to pull out of their ass. But he's definitely rolling right now.
Yeah, he is. Yes, he is. And then they finally put Hicks. They got him out of the starting rotation and put him back in the pen where he belongs, with an inning and a third pitch with just zeros across the board. Gallegos with the hold, Hicks with the hold, and Hensey with that. I did not watch. Yeah, I didn't watch a whole lot of this series. I had stuff on the books, and going into the All-Star break.
You mean literally anything else?
Yeah, man, literally anything else. Okay, we get it. You get to watch good baseball with two beloved Reds. All right, and I'm here hosting a podcast about the Reds weekly during the season, and I'm actually having a great time. Okay,
you're doing the Lord's work.
Son of a bitch. And then the next game, the Reds got fucking smoked 11-3. Okay, India with a homer. Leadoff homer. That was a great highlight. And then Lodolo, man, he was just off. I actually watched the start of this. He had 2 innings pitched, 5 hits, 5 earned runs, 3 walks, 5 Ks, and a homer. The walks actually haunted him, and he just couldn't keep it going. His pitch count was high and had to get left. He just had to scram early. It became a bullpen day. And Miles Michaelis was goddamn Miles Michaelis. He's just been a workhorse from all year. 7 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 4 Ks, gave up the homer. And then that's how your Reds got into the All-Star break.
Woo!
So Moreta placed on the IL. He pitched that scoreless inning. They didn't specify the nature of his injury, so we don't know. We don't know what's going on yet. We'll probably find that out after the All-Star break. Luis Cessa will be back after the All-Star break. And Tyler Malley will also be back after the All-Star break. Art Ward, we still aren't. Yeah. Wheel him out.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, those are the big ones. Nothing really has changed with other injuries since last week when we covered them. But here we go. This is the fun stuff, baby. Something did happen during the All-Star break that we're excited about because it's the future. The draft.
Hell yeah. Something the Reds do very well. Woo!
It's something you can get excited about.
Yeah. Hey. And boy am I.
Instead of being a fucking pessimist piece of shit, you're getting to be, our team won 13 in a row.
I haven't corrected you yet, but it is 14.
Yeah, I should. God.
That draft off. Hell yeah.
Oh, here you go. This is for you. Are you ready? Here it is.
Do it. It feels good, doesn't it? Doesn't it feel good?
It feels pretty good.
It feels good.
It feels pretty good.
You'll be able to rock the shit out of that in a couple of weeks here.
Yeah, I can't wait to go up there and go to the pro shop and buy all of the Eugenio and Winker jerseys.
Yeah. Dude, you gotta get the cream colored Sunday alternates. They are very nice.
Oh, those are they're very sensual.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, those are some slick looking jerseys.
Well, last time 19 we were up there. I almost bought a Pilots jersey.
They're still fly and they're still available.
Nice.
You did walk out of there with a Pilot's hat, didn't you? Or am I? No.
It didn't fit right.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, but you did get that fly jacket and that hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which my hat problem is now basically it's now all three all 4 floors of the house. The basement, there's a hat closet. The first floor, there are a couple hats just like on end tables and on the coffee table.
Sure. Just as decorative pieces.
Sure. It's not just because I come home and I take the hat off and I throw it down and I sit and I forget about it. Second floor, my desk has 2 rows. 1 row on this one shelf, the bottom shelf with hats. And then I moved. I was looking for a hat today. And then and I'll let you know I didn't find it.
I'll bet you didn't. Yeah, because of that right there.
And then there's the other one, the other row.
It looks like you have 2 of the same hat in there.
Oh, well, I do, because hold on. I was like, I want one of these Big League Chew, but all that I could find was the A's. And then someone sent me a link. They're like, bro, did you check lids? And I went, oh, yeah, I should have checked lids.
Well, now you have a bonus A's hat.
And then on the third floor, there's like 3 hats on the coffee table.
Please call it the haddock.
The haddock?
You can just put them all up there.
Yep. Forget about it. But yeah, that's where we're at on hats.
How many hats do you own? It's over 100.
I'd say it's close.
It's close. I swear to God, you've sent me pictures of over 100 hats.
That's true. Okay, we'll say 100. We'll say it's over 100. I'll say $110.
All right. That's a healthy collection.
I wouldn't say it's healthy. I'd say it has type 2 diabetes because it's a problem. It's a problem.
It's a problem, and it's hurting my feet.
It's hurting my feet. Oh my God, I'm so tired.
From carrying all these hats around.
So I got all these hats and I need a Snickers. my glucose.
You should try to wear them all at once.
Yes.
I would really like to see that.
I'm going to try just for you.
Just for me.
Now the draft. We both love Cam Collier.
Hell yeah. Can't believe he fell that far.
Me either. Why?
I don't know. It's not a signability thing. Like, just pay him his money. He doesn't want to go to college. You know what I mean? Like, there's not much to complain about in his profile. I guess he just didn't fit in the system of a lot of teams before us, but fucking how does a guy like that not fit in your system?
Right. I mean, he's getting compared to Bryce Harper.
Yeah. Yeah. In so many ways. I mean, he fucking got his GED so he could go to JUCO.
Yeah.
Fucking classic Bryce Harper move right there.
Yeah. Good thing he's not Mormon.
Yeah. Ah, that's a shame.
That's how we would know we got a real talent on our hands.
Yeah, exactly. Good.
But let anything impure in his body.
Yeah. All 5 tools. Guy can smack the ball. Guy can field. In his JUCO days, okay, that one season of JUCO at Chipola Junior College.
Oh, Chipola.
Chipola, 333, 419, 537 with 25 walks, 33 strikeouts with 20 extra base hits.
Sexy.
And he crushed the Cape Cod League as well. Gets to get a little wood bat action in there.
Yeah, at 18 years old.
Is he? I think he's 17.
Is he 17? I believe you.
Because he got his GED and he skipped. I think he turns 18 in November.
Cam Collier, here we go. We're doing it.
Or maybe he's 18 now. He turns 19 in November. I don't know.
I know his birthday's in November.
Hey, how about this, buddy? He is 17.
Just a pup.
He could get to the bigs in 3 years.
I mean, that's the same age as like top international prospects.
Right.
And just just went ahead and drafted him. Fuck yeah.
Isn't he only 2 years older than Ellie De La Cruz, or 2 years younger?
Yeah, probably.
Because Ellie's 19.
Yeah, so. Which is bananas. Yeah, I know. Oh, boy.
See?
I'm going to move off third base.
Oh, no. Good thing after we trade Brandon Drury, we'll just have to move Mike Moustakas. Yeah, just get a U-Haul.
Nice. Yeah, exactly. That's the only way to move them at this point.
Yeah. It's like the Mayfield trucks backing into Cleveland when they moved or pulling up to the RCA Dome. My bad. That would have been funny if I would have nailed the reference. Overall, this guy could be the real deal.
Yeah, he's very exciting. There's not a lot of red flags in that profile. He does everything. I mean, he's got some polish for a 17-year-old that you don't normally see. Like, that was an exciting pick.
Yeah, just
I don't think there
YouTube.
was a single draft outlet that didn't have him ranked in their top 10 prospects, and a lot of them had him in their top 5 prospects. And he slipped to 18, which is very like I said, I have no idea why.
I just don't think anybody wanted to pay him.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, he's definitely going to go over slot, but people go over slot all the time anymore. I mean, fuck, the Rangers are about to spend their entire draft, their entire bonus pool on 2 players. I mean, they did forfeit 2 picks for Simeon and Seager anyway, so you might as well, swing for the fence. But Brock Porter and whoever their first rounder were,
Kumar Rocker.
Go way over. Oh yeah, Kumar Rocker, yeah, who they already signed, I think, right?
Let me check real quick.
I think they already locked his ass up.
Which, good for him, man. I was shocked when he went that high.
So was I. Honestly, I didn't think his performance justified going that high, but fucking, if you like a guy, you like a guy. It's the MLB draft. You just go and get whoever you want.
They agreed, and the slot value is actually less than you would think it would be.
Really?
5.2 million.
Oh, that is pretty close to slot value for third overall, isn't it?
7.58.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So he signed for under.
Yeah.
Interesting. I thought he would. I guess because he didn't really have another option this time.
No. Yeah. Exactly. His arm's fine, and he will pass a physical flying colors. So yeah, he'll be fine, and he's already with Boris, so the clock's ticking.
Yeah. Yeah. The Rangers pretty much have Scott Boris on speed dial at this point.
Yeah.
Because I think Brock Porter is a Boris client as well, and fucking Seager and Simeon this offseason. They've logged a lot of minutes with old Scotty.
Yeah, they have. But we're very excited. I mean, the Rangers, good God, they're going to have some good pitchers next year.
Yeah. Theoretically. Pitching prospects, you never know.
But then the Reds also, in their compensation pick, they took Logan Tanner.
Hell yeah.
Good defensive catcher.
Logan Tanner was the second rounder. The comp was Stewart.
Oh my God. Yeah, you're right. I got my stuff mixed up. Yeah. Sal Stewart was your comp pick. And what do we think of Sal Stewart?
I like him. I've seen varying scouting reports on him. Some say that he's first base only, and then some people say that his footwork his arm's good enough to keep him at third. I mean, either way, we're kind of stacking up on third base prospects anyway, so maybe just put him at first and run with him there.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he's got a very, very attractive swing. Some nice natural loft. Yeah, I like it. It fits. It fits. It seems to fit perfectly what the type of player that they're after these days.
Right, which is line drive, doubles, not someone who's going to hit dingers, and hopefully the power develops over time, but they're looking for someone to just drive the ball, because knowing they play 82 or they play 81 games at the Matchbox, it doesn't take much.
Yeah, you're gonna have some power hitters whether you want them or not.
Exactly, and this hopefully they develop properly, and they're putting enough spin and velocity behind the ball that it won't matter. And then our second round pick was Logan Tanner, which is somebody that I like a lot because of his gun, dude.
He's got a cannon.
Guy's got a rocket. And the only thing that they're saying about his defensive skills is that he's not great at receiving, but that's something that can be changed over time and developed, i.e. look at Tyler Stevenson. That was their big complaint. It's like,
exactly.
He wasn't a good catcher, albeit should he be behind the plate? That's a whole other conversation that we've already covered. Yeah. But the fact that the only thing that they're saying is his receiving isn't great, you can fix that. You can work on that. You can frame, but you can't teach that fucking rocket he's got on his a right arm.
It's beautiful. Like, I could just watch him gun down runners all day. It's just a 30-minute highlight clip. I watch it 20 times in a row. Just like, look at that. Just bringing people in off the street. Like, look at this guy. He's got fucking cannon. Oh, my God.
Guy's got a rocket, huh?
Sir, please stop screaming at my child.
Sir, can you please stop? This is a CVS.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm just trying to get this kid Band-Aids, and you're screaming in their ear about the second-round pick for the Reds.
Who are the Reds? We don't even know.
We don't know. We know about J-Rod, and that's it. But they're not sure whether or not a lot of shout out to RedsMinorLeagues.com, ran by Doug Gray. He gives great rundowns. If you want more coverage than what we're giving you, I don't even know if we call this coverage. We're screaming and joking through it. Definitely check him out and check out Fangraphs. But yes,
Logan Tanner. Did you catch a clip of him swinging the stick at all?
I haven't yet. I've just watched the clip over and over again that I sent you of him throwing around the batter.
Dude, for sure. Yeah, all right. We got to stop talking about Logan.
Okay, let me break it down for the audio only people. Okay, listen. This guy swings and misses, and Logan leans over around him, sidearms on his knees, and guns the runner at second with like a dime.
Perfect throw. I mean, the most perfect of perfect throws. It was beautiful.
Just sensual. And then Kenya Huggins in the fourth round, another guy from JUCO.
It's the same college, right? It's Cam Collier. He was the ace. That's why they scouted him so much.
Yeah, right-hander.
80 great name. Kenya Huggins.
Oh yeah, no relation to Bob.
You know what? Can we be certain of that?
Yes. Kenya Huggins, were you getting ready to make a hug pun?
No, I just love the name. It's got a nice flow. Kenya Huggins.
Hey, Kenya? What? Kenya Huggins? Gonna just get on in here.
Get on it.
Get on in here. Get around these big bare arms, bud. But he's their ace. Fastball low 90s up to 96. How can you say low 90s and up to 96? That's a big difference.
Yeah. It's probably because it's up to 96. He has no fucking clue where it's going.
Yeah, if he wants to place it 93.
If he wants to just swing it 97. It had a kid in the stands, but man, it was a fastball.
Fastball. Question: does he have a secondary? What do you know about this fella?
I've heard that he's got like promising secondary stuff, but nothing that grades out consistently plus.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, just needs more repetition because he's only 19.
Like, I know he was young too.
Yeah, I mean, he's a JUCO.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm pretty sure he's got like he's got feel for a changeup, but that it's just that there's just no consistency with it yet.
He's got movement on a.
I think it was a slider, right?
It was a slider.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice slider, but I don't think the command is there for him yet. Is the main problem.
And then we didn't talk about Bryce Hubbard.
Yeah,
I skipped him over.
Yeah, he can sling it. He's probably a reliever.
Yeah, that's what a lot of reports are saying too. But 90-93 lefty. I mean, cool. Start him out in the minors as a starter, and then figure it out.
Yeah, I mean the Reds love drafting relievers and then just letting them start, seeing what happens.
Hell, it fucking works out sometimes. You got Joe Boyle just crushing the minors this year.
Dude, he has been unreal.
He's also a giant. I just love that he's just like an ogre out there on the mound.
Yeah, he's a monster. Is there anybody else in this first day that kind of caught your eye that you were like, that the profile wise that you're like, okay?
Not particularly. I was looking into Zach Maxwell, round 6.
Mm-hmm.
He seems, I kind of like what he's got going on. Fucking, I mean, it's just power. But he's 6'6", 275. You want to talk about a big fella.
Dude, that's like putting Rowdy Tellez on the bump.
I know. And he can touch 101 on the gun, so he's just up there. I mean, he's just, he seems fun. It's maybe not the most talented guy we drafted, but definitely one of the more fun players. Just a big ogre up there, just hurling fastballs at coming in at eye level.
Yeah. He's putting cheese on it because it's coming off his fingers from the sandwich he just ate.
Yeah, exactly.
But
have you guys tried these conies yet? I can't get enough of them. Like,
oh God.
He's up to 375 now.
He's just drinking chili on the bench. But the one negative is, which of course with these guys who can hit 101, 102, not great control.
Yeah. He was walking nearly like a batter an inning, wasn't he? I think you got the thing up.
Yeah.
41 batters and 51 and a third. That's a problem. Yeah, that's not good. You're gonna want to work on that.
Yeah, you're going to fix that, bud.
That's the thing. This is exactly what Joe Boyle's profile was when we drafted him. And Joe Boyle still is walking too many people, but no one can fucking hit him because he's just got ridiculous downward plane on a one of the liveliest fastballs. Like, yeah. But yeah, he seemed like fun. Outside of him, I'll tell you what, that don't really know a damn thing about any of these guys.
No, and that's expected when you get past the 5th and you've got 20 rounds,
Yeah.
There's only so much you can do. There is one guy who did catch my eye that I like from the rest of this, and that is Rob Hensey. And what I like about Rob Hensey is last year he walked 13 batters in 81 and a third innings and struck out 102.
Well, that is very interesting. I would agree.
And here's the thing. He kept getting overlooked because his fastball is 88 to 92, throws a slider upper 70s and changeup in the low 80s that shows solid fading action, according to Doug Gray. Now, here's why I like that. I talked to the doctor today, Dr. Michael Son, and I was like, hey, man, I got a tough question for you. Would you rather work with a dude who has high velo, but shit control? Or would you rather work with a dude who has great control, average velo? And I'm talking first round guys that you would get. And he's like, depending on their profile, that there's a lot to evaluate there. But I would rather take the low velo dude with control, because these kids, these guys can become men, and you can teach velo after they get that man strength.
Yeah.
You can teach velo now, which is insane. It's more difficult to teach control.
And he's clearly got it. I'm reading the little write-up you have here. 4-year starter in Monmouth. And it sounds like his walk rate has been pretty steady since his freshman year. So this guy knows how to fucking pitch. 6'4", 220 lefty. I mean, that's I bet you can add a couple miles per hour to that fastball with a frame like that. It's not like it's a little fella out there. Like 6'4", 220. Get him up to 6. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I like him a lot.
The changeup in the low 80s. It sounds like he can play off of it very well. If he's getting that many strikeouts, shows slow fading action, slider in the upper 70s. That's a good pitch mix.
Yeah, and that's already from a guy who's got 4 years of college under his belt.
Yeah.
So that's someone who could rise quickly. Baseball powerhouse Monmouth.
Oh, man, Gonzaga, hey.
But anyway, this is a guy who realistically, if he stays on this path, doesn't get just smoked, if he already has good control, you could realistically say in 2 years he could be a reliever in the pros.
Mm-hmm.
And best bet, spot starter, ceiling spot starter, fifth starter.
Yeah. I mean, and that's just if things don't work out. Like, I definitely give this guy a chance to start and see if he can't get that fastball into the, 91, 94 mile per hour range.
Yeah. But
it says that there's not a ton of video on him, but I would love to see what that slider and changeup look like.
Yeah.
Changeup sounds like a nice pitch, low 80s with slow fade.
I'll send you this link. There is single pitch videos of him just single pitch.
Yeah.
But
hey,
you can see him. It's something.
Yeah.
The rest of everybody, it seems like there was a lot of pitchers, a lot of flyers, nothing really that after looking at the information that Doug provided, I don't see anybody else on here where I'm horny.
Yeah.
So but overall, I mean, pretty solid draft.
We were that's that Mason Neville guy. That's who you were talking about earlier, right? That's going to be the tough sign.
Yeah.
Rated the 102nd best prospect. Question about the hit tool. I wonder, he's got to be committed to Florida or something.
Probably.
I'm sure it's a strong school.
Yeah, that would be my bet. But a lot of it, when you kind of look through all the information that Doug has on his website, a lot of these guys are just big power, bad, limited, it has control issues. It's it's a lot of the same profile that was set up by Bodie and DJ to be this is the pitcher we're looking for. Here's the project. Here's what we can do.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, I'd get the control guy and teach him velo. But
I mean, all in all, another great draft by the Reds.
Right. That we won't know in 2 to 5 years.
Sure. Yeah. It's all, highly theoretical right now, but the Reds draft well. It's one of the few things they can hang their hat on.
Yep. It's great to see. And now they've actually got people in place with a thorough message from top to bottom of development. So it'll really help. And they're spending the money on the development tools. Besides having an identity, and they're spending the money on the tools, including tech. So it's like, okay, you feel good that they're catching up to modern baseball and that they're close.
Go Reds.
Go Reds. The schedule coming back, it is a long homestand. It is 3 against the Cardinals at home, 4 against the Marlins at home, 4, and then 3 against the Orioles at home.
That'll be fun catching any of those games.
I am. I'm thinking I'm going to go on, I think I'm going to go Friday for the Jerry Garcia hat to go with friend of the pod, Garrett Teitelbaum.
Oh, Jerry Garcia hat, huh? That's dope. All right.
It's missing a finger for a chunk. It does, and it's got the red C in it.
Okay, I dig it. That's slick.
Pretty slick. I'm going to that. That's this Friday at 6:40. I'll probably end up at a bunch of these. We all know that.
Yeah.
That doesn't change.
I would be all over that. I'd be all over that O's series.
Yeah, and I'll wear my Reds hat and I got an Adley Rutschman Norfolk Tides jersey.
You did send me a picture of that, and it is slick.
It's slick. Well,
you got a hat too, right? Got a Tides hat or an alternate hat or something?
I got 3 hats.
You got 3. Goddamn. Yeah. No, it's not a problem. I don't know what you're talking about, Bill.
Yeah, not at all.
Nah. You're picking up 3 hats from the Baltimore Orioles AAA affiliate.
My sister lives there. I got a rep,
Oh, that's silly me.
Yeah. This is a guy, I can stop drinking tomorrow. I can stop drinking whatever I want.
Yeah.
I'll stop buying hats.
To be fair, they were pretty cool hats. So,
They're very.
You really never buy a bad one, except that A's bubblegum hat.
It's Big League Chew.
It's a stupid looking hat.
Have I worn it outside?
No.
You nailed it. Let's round third and a half for home. What do I have? Thursday, Lee's back. High Grain Brewing, 8:00. Get tickets on High Grain's Instagram. Saturday, go see Phil Pointer at Urban Artifact. He's recording his special. He's got 2 shows, 7:30, 9:30. Be there. Don't be a dork. And then after that, off the books, baby, for a little bit. So, great. Do you have anything you want to plug?
Go Mariners.
There you go. That's a great plug.
Fuck that. Go Reds. Go Reds. It's just,
I just need a distraction in my life. I love baseball, and there's a very convenient distraction in Seattle right now.
It is very nice. And when I'm up there with you, they'll be out of town, which is such a bummer.
I know, which blows, but a couple of the minor league teams are in town. I checked the schedules, and we might be making our way to a Hillsborough Hops game.
Yes! I want a Hillsborough Hops hat.
Yeah, that's one of the coolest logos, for sure.
Are the Rainiers in town?
Fuck me, I just looked at this.
I don't think they are, man.
Damn.
But Vancouver's in town.
Hey.
Yeah, so.
But we'll probably be a little too busy in Vancouver doing, countless other things. It's Vancouver. It's a fun town.
I can't wait. So thank you. Thanks for joining me, man. Thanks for doing this.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. And thank you to Sports Drink for being the network. Thanks to In the Clutch for all that fun stuff. Promo code Nasty Boys, 10% off. And thank you for listening. And as always, go Redlegs.
Yeah, go Redlegs.
Stay nasty.